If you're anything like me, you get a little bit of tension in your SI joint or your low back. So this session, we're gonna fix that. Lay down with me, make your way all the way to your back. Legs straight, feet flexed, heels to the earth. Let's sweep the arms overhead. Taking a nice big breath in. And exhale, right knee pulls up to the chest. Give it a little squeeze. I want you to pull the knee up as high as you can get it. Just finding a bit of release through the lumbar. And if you've had tension through SI or lumbar or QL, whatever, just tension through the lower spine, you know it's so hard to stretch out. Let's switch sides here. So these are some of my favorite movements that I like to do in my own personal practice, just to find a bit of release. So this is great if you sit all day, after a hinge day, or if you're just stiff. It happens. Let's switch sides. So we're just marching through this, almost as if you're trying to pull the tailbone up off the mat a little bit, finding a bit of release through the glute. And let's go one more each side. Last swap here. You're always empowered to go at your own pace. So finish your cycle wherever you're at. But when you're ready, pulling that right knee up toward the chest once again. Now I'll take the right knee with my left hand and I'll pull that knee all the way over to the left. As I arrive here, I'm prioritizing planting my shoulders to the mat. So right shoulder plants down. You may notice the knee floats up a little bit. That's okay, right? Let it float. Otherwise, adding a bit of gentle pressure on the knee to find a deeper stretch sensation through the spine. Let's stay here for about 2 more cycles. With your next exhale, let's unwind. And this time we'll grab the outer edge of the right foot and just kind of press down onto it. So ankle and knee are aligned. Left leg still straight, foot still flexed. Finding a bit more stretch through the inner thigh here. Next exhale, releasing, right leg comes down. And we'll move through the same vibe on the left. Left knee pulls to chest. Grabbing on with the right hand, slide that knee all the way to the right. Make sure both shoulders are planted to the earth. And just add that bit of gentle pressure on the knee to find the sensation that feels good for you. It could be a little, it could be a lot. Breath in. Exhale, unwind, grabbing the outer edge of that left foot, stacking knee onto ankle, or ankle onto knee once again. So just push down onto the foot, finding a bit of space through inner thigh. Right leg is still straight, foot is still flexed. We're breathing here. Long, deep breaths right into the belly. Last cycle in. This time with your exhale, pull that right leg up to come to match. Now, if you feel a little bit uncomfortable with this pose or you're done with this pose, feel free to just pull your knees right to your chest where I am now, little egg shape. Otherwise, if you still have capacity to stretch the inner thighs, you can grab both feet here. Now, what I like to do to make this a little more low back focused is start to pull onto the feet, like I'm drawing my big toes toward the floor behind me. And I'm trying to scoop my lower back up off the mat. This really is a nice decompression. That being said, the shape may not feel good for everyone. So if this is you and you're not really vibing here, feel free to go back to beginning or to that egg shape, or really to any other shape that does feel good. We'll be here for about 3 cycles. Final breath in. And nice big exhale as we slowly release those legs down. Now we'll come into a little bow and arrow, because there would be no spinal day without one. So make your way to your right side body. Right palm faces up, left palm stacks on top. I need you to really squeeze those knees together here. Inhale, slide the left arm forward. And then exhale, slide that left arm across body into your twist. Inhaling to unwind. Exhaling to twist. Doing about 3 more here. Next time you open to your twist, stay in pause. Think of drawing the left shoulder to the earth as you push the left hip to the right. Let that spine open. Exhale, unwind, rolling all the way to the right and staying on that side as we come up to the forearm. It's finding a reach and rotate variation. Elbow under shoulder. Top leg slides back, so the knee and the hip are in line. I'm just kind of locking it in with the right heel. Now, strong position through the lats. Really press that forearm to the earth, and then reach that arm up and overhead, and then rotate. Heart shines toward the forearm, hips are even. Strong position through that right forearm. Now, next time you rotate, I want you to stay in pause. So rotate down and then hold it here. Trying to find that stretch right in the SI joint. As we arrive, push the forearm to the earth, rotate a little more, and then start to extend the left arm forward, and then row it back. 5, 4, strong position through the forearm. Don't sink down. 3, 2, last one. All right, come on up. Let's roll all the way to the left. So we're doing the same thing on the other side, starting with our bow and arrow, moving into that reach and rotate. Left palm up, knees squeeze together, right palm on top. Inhale, right palm slides forward. Exhale, slide it across and open. Moving in whatever depth, whatever speed feels good for you. Remember, the goal here is to open that lower back. Don't worry about perfect alignment or intention here. Just move into sensation. Allow yourself to find that stretch. The next time you twist, I want you to stay. Remember, your priority is to have the shoulders toward the earth. Right? Legs may come up, And I'm saying priority shoulders to the earth. Doesn't mean they're gonna touch, right? But that's just the priority as we're pushing that way. Now think about sliding that right hip to the left. Just hold to breathe. Last cycle in. And begin to unwind, rolling back to the left. Finding that reach and rotate, so left elbow under left shoulder. All right, my top leg slides back, so the knee and the hip are in line. And I'm engaging my lat, really locked in this position here. Let's reach up, reach over, and then rotate so the chest is facing that forearm. Inhale to open. Exhale to rotate. Keep the hips in a nice long line. Keep that core nice and tight as we move here. On this last one, we're staying down. So rotate to pause. As we arrive, press the forearm into that mat, puff up the upper back. From here, extend the right arm. Row it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Rolling up. Let's make our way onto the belly. So meet me on your belly. Let's move through an alternating scorpion. So arms come out to a little T shape where I'm at now. Bring your right ear to the mat and then step your right foot or step your left foot to the right. There we go. Feel that big opener through the obliques. Staying as long or as short as you want on each side, but we will switch it. So we roll back, left ear toward the mat, right foot steps left. So again, friendly reminder, you can move this as fast or as slow as you want. So feel free to make it personal. Sometimes when we're experiencing a lot of tension through the low back, it has to do with our obliques being a little bit too tight, maybe a little bit underworked. There's so much that could be going on. I do like to include obliques in my stretch routine when I am trying to release that area. Another reason I love this stretch is because it's a really nice way to bias the low back as we rotate. A lot of our rotations are upper back focused. Let's go one more each side. Now again, finishing off that cycle, whenever you can meet us, coming right up into a quadruped position. So hands and knees. Just a few cycles of cat-cow before we move forward. Inhale to arch the back. Exhale to round. Last one. Coming into your neutral, let's step the right foot to the back of the mat. Then as you arrive, step that foot left and gaze toward the left. It's like you're taking a little peek at that toe. So another oblique opener, may be feeling through the TFL or the lat as well. Breath in. And breath out. As we return, let's do the same thing on the other side. Left foot to the back of the mat. Left foot steps right. Gaze goes to the right. Let's give it a little peek to that toe. Open up that oblique. Exhaling to unwind. Now from here, we're going big toes together, knees wide, about mat distance apart. We kind of sit back here. So you can think of this as a cat-cow. We're doing a little bit of pelvic tilt. So tilting the tailbone to the wall behind you, and then tilting the tailbone to the wall in front of you. And so we tilt back, and then we scoop forward. So as fast or as slow, the deep or as shallow as you want. Some of us may notice the whole spine is moving here, and that's totally fine here. If that's what's working for you, do your thing. There is a little focus through the lumbar specifically. It's really that curl forward that helps give us a bit of release. But regardless, we're working on our mobility. Finding a little more pelvic control here. Two more. Last one. All right. When you're done, make your way to your sit bones. So let's go right shin parallel to the short side of the mat as that left shin is parallel to the long side. Now friends, you're more than welcome to have your hands on earth or blocks if you have them. But for me, I'll place my hands up onto my chest today. Feet flex, knees to earth. Inhale, slide forward. And exhale, slide back. Last two. Last one. All right, as you slide it back, take your left hand on your left hip and then think about pulling the left knee up to the sky. Last two. Last one. Good. From here, now slide that left knee right up to the right heel. This one's a little bit spicy, so you're more than welcome for hands onto the earth or to hold something sturdy up in front of you. And we will be exhaling to lift and inhaling to tap. So 5 reps. We're going 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice. All right, come down. Let's move through that flow on the other side. Left shin parallel to the short side of the mat as right shin is parallel to the long side. Option for hands down, option for hands up. Feet flex, knees to the earth. We take an inhale to slide forward and exhale to slide back. Last two. Last one. Good. Right hand to hip, lifting that right knee up. So really dig the heel to the earth, lift that knee. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Gorgeous. As you come down, right knee pulls to left heel, snuggle it up. Okay, option for hands down, option for hands up. Let's lift our hips on the exhale. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Gorgeous. Hips come down. Let's bring the hands behind the back, open those knees up nice and wide, and just start to rock them side to side here. We're not looking for any crazy intention today. Just trying to touch the knees to the earth if that's available for you. Pulling that internal, external rotation. Just getting that blood flowing. One more each side. All right. Knees come up through center. Let's extend the right leg as we tuck that left leg in. Now there's a few variations here. So first variation, we'll fold directly forward over that thigh. Now if that's hitting the spot for you in the low back, just stay here, it's perfect. I'll show you two others. So second option, which I'm about to show you, is my favorite. So right hand, right heel. Now if you're not grabbing the heel, anywhere along the leg is totally fine. Sweep the left arm up and over. What I like about this is I get a long line from the middle finger to that hip joint. So I'm thinking of pressing my left hip down, and reaching that arm up and over. Kind of pulling the shoulder back a bit, just working all these little tiny angles until I feel it attack that juicy spot, or that spicy spot, actually. All right, if your hand gets tired, just hand to the head is fine as well. And just think about pulling your body into. So if you're loving this position, stay here. I'll show you option 3. You could go left hand to the outer edge of the right foot, and then you could twist, gazing over the right shoulder. So this one is a little more rotation and a little more lat, but hey, it might get the spot. So you got 3 options to make it work for you. Wherever we're at, we're staying for 3 more cycles of breath. Big breath in. Exhale, rise it up. Same stretch, other side. Left leg extends out, right leg tucks in. All right, you got your option 1, folding directly forward. Right, great place to be. If this is doing the trick, stay here. If you'd like to go in option 2, my personal favorite, left hand, left heel, or anywhere along that leg. Right hand expands up and over. I'm thinking of pulling my right hip to the earth as I reach that finger towards the left toe. I'm spinning my shoulder back. Right, you can spin the shoulder forward and back as much as you need until you find that nice spicy spot. Opening up that side body, just finding that space. Now, of course, you could stay right here. Otherwise, you could head toward your twist, right hand to outer edge of left foot, gaze over that left shoulder. Now again, if grabbing the foot is not working for you today, grab somewhere on the thigh. You're perfect. Right? Meeting yourself where you are. All we need to do is find the sensation. Doesn't matter how deep or shallow we are. As long as we feel good when we leave, it's perfect. Beautiful breath in. And exhale to unwind. Okay. Extend that right leg out. Take your hands to the earth and just give yourself a few little rocks here, forward and back. And just seeing if we have a bit more space through the spine here. And you could just stay here, right? This feels really good. Otherwise, I'm gonna start reaching for opposite toes. So I go left hand to right toe, swing center, right hand, left toe. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. Just adding a little bit more action here to the inner thighs and the hamstrings. One more each side. And then we'll come up and we'll bring our soles together. We'll get into a nice spinal stretch. So some of my friends, if you're feeling really flexy today, you could of course keep your legs open, but I'm gonna come into butterfly today. So I've got my hands to my toes. I'll lift my knees up towards my shoulders and then I'll press them down to the earth as much as I can get them. Give me 4 more like that. Now, next time you press them down, I want you to hold them there. So don't let that go. And then start to pull yourself forward like you're bringing your belly towards your heels. Right? Now, I like to stay in the hinge as much as I can first. And then I'll start to pull onto those feet and just round my spine down. Same thing. Don't worry about being perfect in terms of alignment. Just find your stretch. When we're dealing with the low back, it's so hard to get into these places. So this one, I love it because we get activation through the hips, and then we get that chance to pull forward and open up through the spine. 5 long, deep breaths. Last cycle. Audible exhale, starting to roll up. All right. Cross your shins, roll forward, hands and knees position. Starting to come to a forward fold. So feet plant, reaching for opposite elbows, soft bend through the knees, maybe you're swaying side to side. For any of my friends who are a little uncomfy here, you're always welcome to hold on to something for support. And again, keeping those knees bent enough, the belly presses to the thighs, that just supports the low back. Now from here, let's start to bring the hands towards the earth, just walking those feet a little wider. Right, wider footing makes it easier for us to fold. I'm bringing my hands to my left ankle and just starting to pull down on it, like I'm bringing my nose toward my knees. Exhaling to release, moving to the other side, hands to right ankle, pull the nose toward the knee. Next exhale, releasing, fingers to earth, heel to those feet, hip distance, start to roll all the way up. All right, one more stretch on each side, and then you're out of here. Left foot stacks over right, or left shin over right shin. Reach that left arm up and over. Now you could stay right here. What I like to do is kind of twist and roll forward, and then slide back. Let's rise up, switching sides, reach it up and over. You could stay right here, or you could start to tilt right through center and sweep it back. Last one. Let's come all the way back up. Maybe giving those arms a little bit of a swing, those legs a little bit of a wiggle. But thank you so much for sharing this movement session with me. I hope your SI joint's feeling better, and I'll catch you on the next one.